Hey people, what's up? I'm here today to give you your Monday Night Raw review of last night. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got on my CM Punk shirt. I got on my Chicago Bulls hat, even though I'm not really much like a Bulls fan, but I got on a Chicago Bulls hat. I got on my CM Punk shirt. So I guess I'm just repping for Chicago today, I guess. So, thought I would say something like that. But anyway, guys, I'm just gonna get right into the Raw review. All in all, Raw was pretty good. Considering what WrestleMania was yesterday, I thought that Raw, the day after WrestleMania, was pretty good this week. And shout out to the crowd in San Jose, California. You guys were great. You were loud. You were vocal. You were rocking that arena. So shout out to the San Jose crowd. So to start off Raw, we had Brock Lesnar come out, and he was looking pretty pissed, and the crowd was chanting Suplex City as Paul Heyman gave a recap of what happened last night at WrestleMania. He basically did like a recap, like I said, and then he says that Brock Lesnar wants a rematch for the title tonight, which gets the crowd excited. Then Stephanie McMahon comes out and says Seth Rollins is not back yet from the Today Show because he had to fly all the way from New York to the Today Show and then fly back to San Jose, California. So he was not back yet from his trip, but that Seth Rollins will be up for the challenge. Then we had the Intercontinental Championship match, Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. Daniel Bryan retains a good back-and-forth match between the two just to start off Raw. And then after the match, Bad News Barrett attacks Daniel Bryan after the match, and then Sheamus returns with a mohawk. Sheamus had he changed his beard up, and he had like a mohawk, and he scares Bad News Barrett out of the ring. Then, surprisingly, Sheamus gives a brogue kick to Daniel Bryan, and then he beats down Dolph Ziggler, gives Dolph Ziggler a white noise, and then brogue kicks him, and and then the crowd was chanting "You look stupid" after he turned heel on Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler. The crowd was chanting "You look stupid" because of his mohawk. And then Sheamus gets on the mic and just simply says, "I'm back." There's no jokes. There's nothing. He just smugly says, "I'm back." So it was cool to see Sheamus return and already be a heel. I was kind of, at first when he attacked Bad News Barrett, I was like, okay, he's coming back as a babyface, but nope. He did a complete 180, and he's now a heel. But either way, it's good to see Sheamus back. It's good to see him as a heel and not a babyface telling terrible jokes. Then we had the Ascension and Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus the Lucha Dragons and New Day. And the Lucha Dragons and New Day won. It was a nice tag team match, and I gotta say this. To be honest with you guys, because I do not watch NXT, this was my first time seeing the Lucha Dragons, and they are really talented. They were a pretty cool tag team to see on Raw, and the crowd was really excited to see them. They were chanting "Lucha, Lucha," and all that shit, and the crowd did not like the New Day, though. Every single time the New Day tried to get the crowd pumped up, the crowd would chant, "New Day sucks. New Day sucks." So, the crowd did not like New Day, but it did like the Lucha Dragons. And so, yeah. Then we were supposed to have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar, but then right as the match is about to start, Seth Rollins gets on the mic and says he has jet lag from the flight and a sore foot from curb stomping Roman Reigns' head in and curb stomping Brock Lesnar's head, and that he will not give Brock Lesnar a rematch tonight. Or he will not give Brock Lesnar a rematch right now. Then Brock Lesnar just gets so pissed off. Every single time Seth Rollins tried to get away, Brock Lesnar would grab him and drag him back into the ring, and then Brock Lesnar was going to give Seth Rollins he was going to give him a suplex or something, or maybe it was an F5. Then Seth Rollins flips out of it. He counters it, flips in the air, lands on his feet, gives a kick to the head of Brock Lesnar, which barely even stuns the guy. Then Seth Rollins is like, oh shit. runs out of the ring, and then Brock Lesnar grabs him again, is about to give him an F5 outside the ring. Then the J&J security get involved and grab Brock Lesnar and pull Seth Rollins off of him. Then Seth Rollins gets the hell out of the arena, or out of the ringside area and into the crowd. And then Brock Lesnar just goes complete apeshit. He throws the J&J security into the announce tables. He flips the announce table over, which crushes JBL and Booker T. And then I don't know what Michael Cole was doing. First, he gets out of the way of the announce table. Then, for some reason, he charges at Brock Lesnar, it looks like. He's going towards Brock Lesnar. Then Brock Lesnar grabs him, throws Michael Cole into the ring, gives him an F5, and, which was pretty funny to see. And I was like, why are you... I get why Michael Cole is moving out of the way, but then when Brock Lesnar is going ape shit, why do you go towards the guy that's going ape shit? You back away. You don't go towards the guy that's going ape shit. And so anyway, yeah, Brock Lesnar gives him an F5, and then for no reason he attacks a cameraman and gives him 2 F5s. And then Stephanie McMahon is on the mic, and she told him to stop after the first F5, but then Brock Lesnar ignores her, gives the cameraman another F5, and where was I? And then Stephanie comes out and says Brock Lesnar will have a rematch sometime, but for now he is indefinitely suspended, and that she wants to fine him for attacking Michael Cole, the announcers, and the cameraman. So, yeah, Brock Lesnar just went complete apeshit, and I kind of understand why Seth Rollins did not want a rematch tonight, because if he had a rematch, I'm pretty sure Brock Lesnar would kick his ass, or he would have to win by disqualification to retain his championship. So Seth Rollins did a good job playing the cowardly heel, and of course Brock Lesnar did a good job going apeshit on everybody. Then we had the Mizdow versus Stardust. Mizdow won. Didn't really care too much for this match. And then after the match, The Miz gives Mizdow a skull-crushing finale after the match. I'm sure that these two will have a match at Extreme Rules. I, for one, am getting tired of the whole Mizdow thing now, especially since he's no longer a stunt double. He needs to go back to the Damien Sandow route, not the Mizdow route. So I'm hoping Mizdow will soon go back to Damien Sandow, and we can get the Damien Sandow of old. Then we had Adrian Neville versus Curtis Axel, and again, guys, I don't watch NXT, so this was my first time seeing Adrian Neville on Raw. Well, it might have been the first time. Anyway, he won the match in his debut. Then we had John Cena have a United States Championship Open Challenge, and I kind of figured that Rusev would not answer it, and he didn't. Rusev was actually not... Yeah, he did not accept the challenge. Instead, it was Dean Ambrose, and John Cena retained, but it was a very good back-and-forth match. I knew John Cena was not going to lose, especially since that he just won the title. He's not going to lose it. But the crowd was booing the shit out of him. They were chanting, "John Cena sucks, John Cena sucks," to his theme music. And it was funny because even during the match, Dean Ambrose applied John Cena's STF, but I knew John Cena would not tap out to his own signature move. But anyway, John Cena retained. Very good back-and-forth match, just like the Intercontinental Championship match. Then we had AJ, Paige, and Naomi versus the Bellas and Natalya. AJ, Paige, and Naomi win. A nice Diva match. A nice Diva 6-man tag match. Then we had Rusev versus Goldust. I'm not even going to get into that, because I think you guys can kind of guess on who won between Rusev and Goldust. Then we had Seth Rollins, Big Show, Kane versus Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Ryback. And this would have been a better main event if Big Show and Kane were not in this main event. I'm getting tired of the Big Show and Kane always being in the main event, or always being around Seth Rollins. But now that Seth Rollins is the champion, they're going to be around him more often, I just know it. But this could have been a better main event if Big Show and Kane were not in it, I think. I mean, I don't have anything against the Big Show and Kane, it's just, I think they just need to stop being in the main event so much. Even if they are a part of the Authority, I don't care. So yeah, we had Seth Rollins, Big Show, and Kane versus Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Ryback. And Ryback, Roman Reigns, and Randy Orton win. It was a decent match, but again, I didn't really care too much for this main event. I would have much rather saw Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins, but that did not happen. But it was an okay main event, I guess, but I didn't really get too excited for it. And yeah, and the crowd did not like Roman Reigns in this match either. The crowd was booing the shit out of him, so the crowd still is not behind Roman Reigns, and I'm glad that Roman Reigns is not the champion, because if he was the champion on Raw last night, that crowd would have ate him alive. So I'm glad to see that Seth Rollins is the champion, not Roman Reigns. So all in all, Raw after WrestleMania was pretty good. It was nice to see the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship title matches. Both of them were good back and forth matches for Raw. And it was nice seeing Brock Lesnar. Well, it wasn't really nice, but it was entertaining to see Brock Lesnar go ape shit on everybody, attack Michael Cole, attack the cameraman, attack the J&J security, just completely destroy everybody in his path. And it was also cool seeing Sheamus return as a heel. The only negatives I take out of this Monday night, is I wish The Undertaker and Sting were on Raw, and I wish The Undertaker would have had like a promo and then maybe have Bray Wyatt interrupt him or Sting interrupt him, or hell, even have Triple H interrupt him. I don't care. It would have been nice to see The Undertaker on Raw. I hope he appears on at least I hope he appears on at least a couple of Raws before being gone for another year for next year's WrestleMania. So I hope Undertaker can show up a little bit before he takes his year-long hiatus. We'll just have to see. And I was kind of pissed off that the WWE has Sting on the WWE Network following Raw, but they did not have him on Raw giving a promo about losing to Triple H last night. I don't know why they did that. And I was not really expecting to see The Rock and Ronda Rousey again on Raw tonight, like they were last night, like they were at WrestleMania, but I'm sure we will see The Rock and Ronda Rousey soon, hopefully. But anyway, guys, that's my Raw review. Let me know what you guys think of it. Did you like the Raw after WrestleMania? Did you not? Like my video, comment on my video, and subscribe. And again, before I go, shout out to the San Jose crowd. You guys were loud, you were vocal, you were rocking that arena, you were doing the wave, you were letting the WWE voice, or you were voicing your opinions to the WWE, and that's what every single crowd should do at a wrestling event. That's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.